I'm joined with Xiaohu after winning quarterfinals and advancing to semifinals. Xiaohu, this game, this series, you preferred the Aurora over the Yone. I know last year there was a very popular clip of your stream where you were playing Yone and you were tower diving a 1 HP Annie. You missed absolutely everything and then you just started laughing. Is that the reason you're not playing the Yone?
I don't feel like I prefer Aurora because we are always like in the right side, so they'll just pick one champion and we'll just choose the champion left.
All right, you're the most decorated mid laner in LPL. You've won MSI multiple times, 3 times. You've won LPL 5 times. You've done a lot of things. Today, you have the second most wins at Worlds, but you also achieved something amazing, which is the most deaths at Worlds for anyone. So I want to know where you would rank that achievement amongst all your other achievements.
I don't feel like I can call myself like a legendary player or something because I feel like I still have something left, which is the final trophy for World Championship, and also this is a goal I'm keep like looking forward to, and maybe for all those datas as could like all the datas like passing by my whole journey. So this also reminds me I really need to like perform even better in the future.
Is that what keeps you motivated? You've been playing professionally for about 10 years now. We see a lot of players kind of retiring around this time. Uh, what keeps you motivated? Is it the pursuit for the world championship?
So I like to say maybe for my motivation to be a pro player would be three reasons. The first of all, and also the biggest one, is definitely I left still haven't got my world championship title, world championship trophy. I really would like to reach that goal. And secondly, like for this whole 10 years, yeah, definitely there will be some difficulties here and there, but I still hold the passion towards League of Legends. I love the game. I really have a very strong willing to win every single matches. And lastly, Faker, he's also like keep me up, and also he's kind of the role model for me.
All right, that's interesting. Earlier, you said that you don't think you're a legendary player. I would disagree just because you've done something no one else has done, which is you won international tournaments like MSI as a top laner and a mid laner. And now in 2024, you're changing League of Legends by the dance that you did that went viral. So I just want to know, are you planning on doing more dances like that and maybe doing some with Gumayushi in the future?
你也引领了潮流，就是你的手势舞。所以说，你觉得未来你会不会能看到你更多的一些舞蹈的表现，或者说和古马游戏有什么样的一些？I feel like so sorry, like let all the people like know me in such kind of way. I feels like there's no pro player before, like well known for the dancing. So I kind of feel like quite interesting, but definitely I going to put my focus and also concentrate myself 100% like into the game, into the matches. But maybe in the future we may have some other dances. I'm not sure, but maybe.
All right. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Like you said, you've been playing for a very long time, and when you started playing, your username was Angel Beats, and you said you chose that because that was the name of the anime that made you cry. Have there been any other anime that you watched recently that made you cry?
让你哭出来的动漫哦哦，Can we like skip to the next question?
Okay, okay. I want to ask about T1. They are the team that has beaten you multiple times at Worlds. They've stopped you in quarters, semis, and then last year in finals. Do you have a specific rivalry or enmity towards T1? Do you especially want to beat them because of what happened, or are you just focused on what's in front of you?
Feels like maybe for this year's Worlds, T1 is not in the same bracket for with us. Definitely, we're going to like watch T1's game, but we're not going to like put much attention into T1. What we're looking forward to is really have a very good study on our next opponent between BLG and Hanwha Esports.
All right, and today you actually eliminated your previous jungler and your previous AD carry that you played with. Are there extra emotions that come up when you're playing against your previous teammates on such a big stage?
To be honest, I didn't like put a lot of attention into this because inside the game I just block all the IDs. So I don't feel I feels like for the actual game it's more about the battle between the champions.
All right, those were all my questions. Thank you so much. 谢谢. Well, that was an interesting interview. It was really hard to get him to laugh or to get him to like crack up. I felt like maybe he missed, or I don't know what was going on. I don't speak much Chinese. All I know is like a couple words. But I thought I would get at least a chuckle when I asked him about like his achievements of like winning MSI 3 times and like being the only person to do it in two different roles, and then having the kill death leader at Worlds, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, it just means I have to play better." I don't know. At least I got him with the dance question, the TikTok question. I got him there, which that's sort of what I was planning on going for. I just wanted to not necessarily be very serious of an interview. I didn't even mention the games at all. Like if you look at what I asked Weiwei, I asked Weiwei so many questions about the game. I asked him about like the Yone versus like Aurora priority. I asked him about like picking Nocturne without Oriana, and he explained like why they were playing it with Ari. I asked him about like that team play that they lost game three, like where they threw the game at Baron. Like I asked him pretty much about not everything, obviously, he was pretty sad, but I asked him about most of what I wanted to know about the game versus what I was asking Xiao, who was more, um, just general questions about his career. Because I feel like yeah, it's just my first time interviewing him, and so I have these questions, and I wanted to know. I wanted to ask him a few other questions, but kind of time was running out. I cut out all the translation, so like I know the interview is probably like gonna be around 5 minutes. I don't know. I still have to edit, but it's probably gonna be around 5 minutes of pure interview, like question and answer. Whereas it was like a 10-minute interview. So there's also like a little bit in the beginning where I was just being a fan and like telling him how long I've been watching him, blah blah blah. But anyways, yeah. Also, towards the end, I was like thanking her for translating all these weird questions. It is strange that he didn't want to answer. Like when I asked him about angel beats, I don't know why he just wanted to move to the next question, but I was a little awkward. But I think I recovered well and moved on to the next question. I wasn't even going to ask about the T1 question, honestly. I only asked it because I was like a little thrown off. But yeah, overall, Worlds MSI has been MSI was like the best month I ever had, like doing interviews and enjoying. And obviously, you get a lot more opportunities there when you're remote. Worlds has been fun though. I got to talk to Tarzan. I got to talk to Xiaohu. Like it's surreal to think that I'm talking to players that I've been watching since like 20. I think the first time I saw Xiaohu was like 2016, if I'm not mistaken, on RNG. When they won spring, if I'm not mistaken. Like, yeah, it's just very surreal that I have this opportunity. It's all thanks to you guys. If you guys didn't watch these interviews, Riot wouldn't let me do the interviews, and I wouldn't be here. So thank you all so much. I am trying to hit 2,500 subscribers by the end of Worlds. So if you could hit that subscribe button and like the videos, that'd be really awesome. And if you have any feedback or any certain things that you think might be better, I've taken a lot of, if you look at my interviews from the beginning of the year to now, there's been a lot of feedback and there's been a lot of improvement, and I will continue to improve. So yeah, just keep watching, keep giving me comments, feedback, and I will see you guys for the next interview.